Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well, and we have coming upon the last video for today. I hope that you've had an opportunity to watch the two videos I did earlier today, but if you haven't, make sure that you do go back and check those out after watching this one. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. We are talking about none other than comedic actress Tiffany Haddish and seeing what she is getting into. Now, we all would have known do very much about Tiffany is that she had many jobs. That is until the scandalous situation that took place with her and a fellow comedian in regards to improper viewing and improper things going on for the premise of some kind of skit that should have never been done. So a huge lesson learned in that situation. I have actually done a video or two on that situation as well. So if you hadn't had an opportunity to take a look at those and you want to get a refresh or just want to get a little bit more familiar about what was going on, and that really did perpetuate the what seemed to be the complete downfall of Tiffany Haddish, definitely make sure you check those out on my platform here. And so that way you can get that, what is it? I don't know. It's late. So that you get the information. Just woo. But anyways, we're going to relax and find out what's going on with Tiffany, because one thing that she's had to do is pretty much kind of like restart her career, right? So I guess seeing what's going on right now, I'm wondering if it's possible that a new path, a new career path that is coming to be or to unfold for her. So I guess we'll look into it and see what we can come up with by the end of this sharing. Now, you might also remember that late last year, was it late last year? Yeah, it was, because this is 2025. There was another, I guess, semi-scandal situation that took place for those who were paying attention, in which apparently there was, let me go ahead and pull this up to get the right name, a Monse spring-summer, fashion show that took place. It was a spring-summer 2025 fashion show premise that took place, and which she was sitting with, she being Tiffany, next to Kathy Hilton and Paris and Nikki. And Kathy Hilton, in all of her comedic ways, I guess, decided she wanted to challenge Tiffany into actually walking down the runway. A lot of people did not take kindly to that, and I mean by people, the viewers outside of that situation really just didn't find it to be funny or cute, and had a lot to say about it. So there was quite a bit of backlash in her doing that, just really in a nutshell, disrupting a situation for really no good reason. However, it seems like the situation turned itself on its head. So we're going to go ahead and get into how the end results of that situation has now turned her into a potential, some area of consideration for maybe doing something else, in addition to trying to, get her career back on track for what we best know her for. So let's go ahead and get into that sharing. All right, so now according to page 6, it shares that Tiffany Haddish takes a turn as a legit Monse model after Kathy Hilton had dared her to crash the runway last season. Now, it shares from crasher to model. Now, as we all know, last September, Tiffany Haddish had jumped out of the front row at the Monse Spring-Summer 2025 show and onto the catwalk after a dare from Kathy Hilton and daughters Paris and Nikki. Though the bold move drummed up a lot of controversy, with many saying the surprise moment was rude, designers Laura Kim and Fernando Garcia didn't seem to mind, as they invited her to walk as a legit star in the fall 2025 show on Sunday night earlier this month. Now, marking her official runway debut, Haddish modeled a luxury label's black tailored blazer with a slinky asymmetrical skirt and a pair of knee-high boots. Now, on the runway show, Tiffany Haddish had made her official runway debut after she, of course, crashed that last situation on a dare. Now, In Style and the Girls Trip stars shared the moment in a joint Instagram post with the caption, "Nobody's having a better New York Fashion Week than at Tiffany Haddish," who made her official runway debut at Monse Maison after an impromptu audition ahead of her show last season. Now, the carousel includes a video of Haddish's unplanned runway appearances last season, where she wore a lime green suit with the Hilton family hyping her up. Now, while the Hiltons were not in attendance this year, there were plenty of other A-listers in the front row, including Rachel Zoe, Busy Phillips, and Roni star Sai De Silva, and more. Now, last season, All the Designers Spring 2025 show had her front row seat was, of course, seatmate Kathy Hilton, as we know, had dared her in the runway walk seen all around the world. Now, the actress had plopped out for her seat and showed off her lime green suit. She did look quite, I thought, beautiful that night as well. So she went ahead and strutted herself during that time. Now, the bold stunt had caused, of course, plenty of controversy, as was shared earlier, with many saying, of course, that it was a resounding rude situation. Now, however, the designer, of course, did not mind, as shared in this sharing. Now, before the show, Haddish had shared some of her beauty secrets and fashion tricks from In Style or Within Style. She says, "You know what? You need to wash your body." She said about her top beauty advice. First part of beauty is good hygiene, okay? She's always been one to say that. As for her style tricks, Haddish had responded, "I hate wearing corsets, but they do make you look nice. But I hate the lines it leaves in your flesh, so that's an ick for me. I don't want to take it off and still look like I'm wearing the corset," she added. She's been a fixture, of course, in front of the front row of the New York Fashion Week, to appearing at Alice and Olivia Sinkai and Christian Serrano as she was ready for her modeling career. So I guess we're going to have to see if this is something we should be looking forward to seeing Tiffany Haddish in her future endeavors. I mean, one thing about her is she is definitely one of those individuals that if she feels, presumably that she's been knocked down, she's going to find a way to get herself back up. I don't know if all has been forgiven for many people in regards to what was shared in those scandalous situations prior. But at this point, it does appear that she is trying to make a go at doing different things in her life now to hopefully get back on some semblance of what On Top meant for her. So I'm just curious what you think, what's your thoughts? Do you think that there's a career here for her? Definitely drop those down below in the comment section. Or do you think it's just a one-off, kind of just a fun thing to do in regards to as a really a response to the backlash that she received just a few months ago for crashing the other runway show? But definitely, just interesting to see that she's still trying to do what she can do to keep it moving. And sometimes that's what you only can do, right? When you get into a situation, you try to go ahead and rectify that situation. Hope you take responsibility and accountability for that situation, whatever that may be in that situation. And definitely trying to find a way to move forward. So yeah, with that, I think that I will bid you adieu because I think that's about it for this video. But definitely leave your thoughts below. And yes, of course, if you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And definitely, I appreciate all of you for your viewing, listening support. Definitely go ahead and keep your notification bell on as well, so you don't miss any of the videos that I drop in the future as well. So with that being said, don't forget the other two that I had out for today. Love to know your thoughts on those. And yeah, I think I will call it a night on this one. So you take care, be blessed, stay safe. And until next time, bye.